She's the teacher today. Hi, Donna. Hi, Donna. I'll turn the sound off this one. Hi, Shirley. Okay, so we are ready to do about 40 minutes of yoga and barre. So get your chair ready at the top of the mat. And then we're going to come to stand in mountain pose at the very top of your mat. So chair on one side, mountain pose on the other. If you have blocks, grab them now as well. You can place them about halfway up your mat. We're joined in studio tonight with lovely Sasha and Tita, the little black cat, which I'm sure you've seen already. So take your hands to heart center. We'll warm up with some yoga. Just soften your knees. Just close your eyes. Just take a moment just to drop in. So perhaps this is the first time today that you've had time to check in with yourself. So just notice what you brought to the practice this evening, physically, emotionally, mentally. Soften your knees just a little bit. And as you inhale, open your arms and look up and lift the heart. Take your hands together. Exhale to forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, so fingers on the floor, lift the heart or slide them onto your lower legs. And as you exhale, fold over. Inhale, step back with your right leg. It's a long lunge. And as you exhale, release that right knee to the floor. Press into the four corners of your right foot. Inhale, round up nice and slowly, chin to chest. Exhale, take your shoulders down the back. Inhale, lean back, one breath. Exhale, crown of the head forward as you reach your arms actively behind you. So just sinking into your hamstrings now. Taking the shoulders away from the ears. And now we'll take your right hand off the mat. Inhale, reach your left arm forward and all the way around for a gentle twist here. Just leaning back a little bit. Just exploring your edge here. Now circle that hand all the way back behind you. Place it on the floor. Step forward back into your forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive all the way up. Lift your heart. And exhale, take your hands to heart center and pause just for a moment. Soften your knees again. Inhale, open up the arms, look up. Take your hands in prayer. Exhale to forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, step back, left leg, long lunge. And as you exhale, release your left knee to the floor. Press into the four corners of your right foot. Inhale, round up as you come up nice and slowly. Exhale, shoulders down the back. Inhale, lean back, one breath. Exhale, crown of the head forward as you reach your arms actively behind you. Taking the shoulders away from the ears. Crown of the head forward. Sinking into the hamstrings of the right leg. Now take your left hand off the mat. Inhale, reach your right arm forward and all the way up and around. Just coming into a gentle twist, leaning back into that. Again, notice what you feel in the body here. And then we'll circle that arm all the way back behind you. And then take the hand to the floor, step forward into your forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive all the way up, lift the heart. Exhale, take your hands to heart center and pause. So just a little crossover flow back before we get to the barre part of this class. So take your left foot over to the right side of your mat. You're going to cross your right leg in front. So you're squeezing the thighs together here. Inhale, reach your arms up and overhead. Interlace the fingers, leave the first fingers out. Exhale as you bend over to the left-hand side. So breathing a bit of space into the right side of the body. Just notice what shows up here. Inhale, lengthen back to center. Exhale, fold over. Bend your knees as much as you need to touch the floor. On the next inhale, we'll take this right leg all the way back over to the left side of the mat. Release the knee to the floor. So for our crossover low lunge. So get nice and steady here. Inhale, reach your arms up. One breath. Exhale, take your hands to the floor. And we'll slide this leg that's in front all the way back. Squeeze the legs together so you're in this cross-legged downward facing dog. Inhale forward into high plank. Squeeze the thighs together. And then exhale, press back. Downward facing dog. Inhale here. Exhale, take that right foot all the way over to the left side of the mat behind your left wrist. And then slide your right leg behind it so you're cross-legged right in front of left. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive all the way up, lift the heart. Exhale, take your hands to heart center. So now we'll just change the cross of your legs, taking your left in front of your right, squeezing your thighs together. Inhale, reach your arms up, look up. Interlace the fingers, leave the first fingers out. As you exhale, we'll bend over to the right-hand side. Breathing space into the left side of the body. Inhale, center. Exhale, fold over. Inhale, take that leg that's in front all the way over to the right side of the mat. Place the knee on the floor. Inhale, back into your low lunge. Exhale, hands to the floor. Slide that right leg back so it's still in front of the left. Coming into your crossover down dog. Moving into plank. Okay, there's a lot of thinking in this. From plank back into down dog. Send the sit bones high. Inhale. And as you exhale, the leg that's behind, bring that foot all the way behind your right wrist. Then slide the left one up behind it. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive all the way up. Lift the heart. And exhale, take the hands to heart center. And pause. And then you can just uncross your legs. And just notice how steady and balanced you feel. It's a great practice to really help you stay focused and can challenge your left and your right. Okay, so now we're going to do a little bit of a bar warm-up. So taking your right hand on your bar, we'll hug the legs together. Take your left hand to your hip. And as you inhale, we'll come up high on the balls of the feet. And as you exhale, bend the knees. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. So it's a good bend. That's it. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend tailbone to the floor. Inhale, exhale. So we've got 5 more. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. Last one. Now hold it down, pulse it down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now open, close, open, close. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now pulse it out. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now in, out, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now pulse it out. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Shake the legs out. We'll take the legs into second position. So they're nice and wide. The feet are pointed out at 45 degrees. And as we sink down, so think of your tailbone moving towards the floor. Knees are moving in the direction of your toes. We'll take our left hand to the hip. We'll just pulse it here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now from your second, we're going to lunge to the bar. So you take your left arm over to touch your chair or your bar, left knee towards the floor. So it's inhale, exhale. So inhale, exhale. 5 more. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. Last one. And we're going to hold it at the bar with that knee pointed towards the floor, but it's not on the floor. And we'll pulse here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Arms up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Place your hands on the bar. So now we're going to lift your left knee up into your chest and look up, and that right leg will straighten, and then bend that right leg as you push that left leg behind you. So inhale, look up. Exhale, sink down. 6 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now press it back. And so without moving the right leg, keep that bend in the knee. We're going to pulse this left leg back. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Again, all the way up, straighten the leg and glide back. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now hold it back, pulse it. Keep the right leg nice and steady. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Just shake the legs out. We're going to bend the knees. I know it's been a few weeks. Keep your core nice and contained and engaged here. Legs are strong on the floor. And then we'll lift this left leg without lifting the hip too high so you can feel the outer leg working. 8, lower. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Down and up, pulse it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Again, lower, lift, lower, lift. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And up and pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. We're going to stretch out that left leg. So you can either place that foot on the floor, flex it, take your hands onto your thigh, curl those toes back towards your body, as you will just take this one tonight. So you're sending that sit bone back far enough that you can feel a nice stretch in your hamstrings, back of the knee and calf here. And then we'll do the same to the other side. So you can move your bar all the way to the other side. Starting in second again. So feet are nice and wide, 45-degree angle. Let the tailbone just sink down to the floor. Left hand on your bar, right hand on your hip, and we'll pause for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now take the right arm up and over as you lunge to the bar. So we do this in a nice controlled way so we can really feel it. So it's inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. 3 more. 2 more. Last one. And then we'll stay in at the bar. So let this right knee sink towards the floor into your lunge here. We'll pause for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift and hold. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take your hands to the bar. We'll bring this right knee up and then look up, lift the heart. And then bend your left leg as you glide back. Press out behind. Inhale, lift. Exhale, back. 6 more. 5, 4, 3, 2. Just one more. Now press it back. So we keep the left leg nice and stable. Push back. So you're using the glute muscle. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now all the way up, lift and press back. 7, press back. 6, and back. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now bend that left leg. Keep it nice and steady. Press back. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Just shake out the legs. So feet are hip distance apart. We'll bend the knees. Engage your core. You can lean slightly forward. And we'll lift this right leg this time. So lift it without lifting the hip right up. Really feel the outer thigh working. 8, lower. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pulse it up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And lower. Lift. Lower. Lift. 6. Lift. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pulse it up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. So we're going to stretch out that right leg. Take your hands onto the left thigh. Flex the foot, curl the toes back towards your body. And just get a sense that you're drawing that sit bone back. Just feeling into the back of the leg here. Grab some water if you need to. And then we can change the position of the bar. Place it up the other end. So we're not going to stay here too long tonight because we're going to get straight to the floor work. But stretch out into your L pose here. So walk your sit bones back until you can feel that you're making a little tabletop with the upper body. Ears are in line with the arms. We'll flip your left foot over. Engage your core. Inhale, lift that leg up. So you're looking to get the leg up at hip height in that direction. And then exhale, lower, just place the top of the foot on the floor. 7 more controlled. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to pulse it up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it, flex the foot, bend, bring the heel in towards the buttock, and then press out through the foot like you're pressing a wall behind you. Bend, extend, bend, extend. 6 more. 5, push out through the heel. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Lower the foot. Come back into your L pose. Maybe readjust, walk the sit bones back. And we'll do the same to the other side. So flip that right foot over, come onto the ball of the top of the foot, And then inhale, I'm just gonna have to kick a brick out of the way. Inhale, lift that right leg. Exhale, lower. So you might need to bend your standing leg a little bit. Just see what that feels like for your knee. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. 6 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now hold it up. Pulse it up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now flex that foot, press out through the heel. Bend, bring the heel in towards the buttock. Extend like you're pressing against a wall. 7 more. And press out. And 6. Push out. And 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Really focus on pressing out through the 4 corners of that right foot and then lower and come all the way up. Good job. And we'll shake it out and we're going to go straight to the floor. So if you'd like to move your bar out of the way. It feels extra heavy tonight for some reason. Just checking in on the time too. Okay. I know, last 10 minutes are going to be yoga. So we've about 8 minutes here to really focus on the booty. So we're going to come down onto your right side. And you can come up onto your forearm if that's comfortable. And if it's not, you can take your ear all the way down to your arm. So we're going to line up the heels with your sit bones, stack your knees, and you can rest your left hand lightly on the floor here. So keep your feet in contact with each other. As you inhale, lift that left knee. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift without rolling back. Exhale, lower. 6, 5. Really focus on what you're feeling. 4, 3, 2, 1. So we take it down, up and pulse again. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now lower, lift, lower, lift. 6, lift. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And up and pulse it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 again. So notice when we keep going, we might get a bit tired and roll back. So keep everything nice and controlled. Lower, lift, lower, lift. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And pulse it up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now extend the leg to the ceiling, press out, and then bend and touch the floor. So you can feel it in the outer hip and outer thigh here. Press up, inhale, exhale. 6 more. And take it down. And 5. And lower. 4. And lower. 3. And lower. 2. And lower. And 1. And lower. And I will hold it down, pulse it. You might notice this is a very pet-friendly studio. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. But they're all in on different nights. So we're going to do, it's Tito's night tonight. 8 and lower. 7 and lower. So really try and straighten your leg. That should feel good. 6 and lower. 5 and lower. 4 and lower. 3 and lower. 2 and lower. And 1. Lower. We'll keep it down. Pulse it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Stretch it straight out from you. So it's like a 90-degree angle from your upper body. We're going to flex the foot, lift it about 10 inches off the floor, and then bounce a little imaginary ball on the inner ankle for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and point. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and flex. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now point, flex, point, flex, point, flex. Just one more. Bring it all the way back and then pat it out. Good job. And we're going to go over to the other side. So again, either up onto your elbow, if that feels comfortable. Stack your hips so you feel nice and stable. You can take your right hand to the floor. Just keep the feet in contact with each other as you lift the knee. Try not to roll back. And lower. 7, lower. 6, lower. 5, lower. 4, lower. 3, lower. 2, lower. 1, lower. Pulse it up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower. Lift, lower, lift. 6, lift. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pulse it up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower. Lift. Last set. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pulse it up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. We're going to stretch that foot to the ceiling and then bend and touch the floor. 7, fully straighten and lower. 6, 5. So take your time. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down, point the foot, pulse it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and extend and bend. Extend and bend. For 6, and bend. For 5, bend. 4, bend. 3, bend. 2, bend. 1, bend, pulse it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last set. Extend and bend. Extend and bend. So we have 6 more. And 5. And 4. Try not to roll back. 3, 2. Last one. Pulse it down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Stretch it straight out. Place it on the floor. Just take that little pause. Leg is as straight as it can be. So from here, we're going to raise that leg about 8 inches and then just bounce that imaginary ball for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and point. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and flex. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and point. Flex, point, flex, point, flex. Last one. Oh, and pat it out. Oh. Did you feel that? Okay, good job. So that's probably enough of lower body work for tonight. So we're keeping it nice and intense. Nice and grab hold of your blocks if you've got them. Just keep behind the time. Whoops. Okay, and then from here, we're going to cross our legs right in front of left. Take your blocks right beside you, so keep them close to the body. You're going to press down into your blocks to lift your hips up away from the floor, so shoulders away from your ears, and absolutely feel free to stay here. This is working your upper body, but if you can, engage the lower abdomen, lift the legs, and then lower. That's enough for the upper body this side, and we'll come into a seated twist from here. So take your right hand behind you, left arm against your right leg like a lever. Inhale from the base of your spine, and as you exhale, turn the abdomen, rib cage, chest, shoulders, and head to the right. Pause. Just notice what you feel in the body. Just breathe into any restriction, any holding. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, unwind. And then we'll change the cross of the legs, taking the left in front of the right, bringing your blocks in close to the body. Press down into your blocks just to lift the hips off the floor. Draw that belly in, shoulders away from your ears, and then if you can, lift the legs even just one at a time. And then lower. Good job. And then we'll take our right arm against your left leg like a lever, left arm behind you. So keep it close to the body, which will really encourage you to stay nice and straight. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, turn abdomen, rib cage, chest, shoulders, and head to the left-hand side. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, unwind. Good job. So just one little thing here for the core before we come down, just to fully just begin to cool down with some extra little bit of yoga at the end. Coming into your boat pose here. So you can take whichever variation suits your body tonight. You can start by just bringing your heels in a little bit closer to your sit bones, balancing on your sit bones, hand behind your thighs, and then just lift the feet off the floor. We'll point the feet to the floor for a moment. Let the shoulders move down the back. Keep your gaze forward, chin tucked in slightly, so the jaw is nice and relaxed. And then you can either flex your feet here, bring the knees into the chest, lift the chest, maybe take your arms out, shoulders down your back here. This could be another option. Or you could take your hands underneath your lower legs and come into a little mudra here, taking the knees nice and wide, connecting your thumb and your first finger. It's just all about balance. Lean back far enough that you can feel. I think I have a little friend on the mat behind me. So you can feel your core beginning to engage. She's playing with my dreads, it's so funny. Breathe into what you're feeling. One more breath here. Inhale, maybe you can take hold of your feet and extend your legs up. And then we'll take them down. Scoot the hips in. I got a friend. And we're going to come all the way down. I had a nice little black rug there to come down onto. Okay, so once we come down, we're just going to bring our knees into our chest. We've worked a little bit of extra booty tonight, so we'll take your right ankle across your left thigh. Just coming into your hip stretch, left hand behind the thigh or in front of the shin. And then we actively draw that left knee towards you. Open the right knee away, just accessing the right buttock, the right thigh, the right hip here. Let the head of the arm bones and the shoulders just drop back down towards the floor. This is a pet-friendly zone. So you can either stay here if you want to bring your upper body into it too. You could bring your chin to your chest and take your nose towards your knee or your ankle. See, I'm one of the lucky ones who can get my hair done anytime. I just lie on the floor. And when you're ready, slowly release that left foot to the floor. And then we'll wrap your right leg over your left, lift the hips up. You can either single or double wrap the legs here. Scoot the hips a little bit to the right-hand side. You can take your arms out into a nice cactus and just drop the legs to the left-hand side. Just notice what happens. Can you keep the shoulders on the ground? We'll keep the back of the head on the floor. The jaw nice and soft. Breathe into what you're feeling here. And then we'll slowly come back to center, unwrap the legs. Bring the hips right back into the midline. Just release the hips to the floor. And we'll do that same routine on the other side. This time the left ankle across your right thigh as we lift the right leg, taking your hands behind the thigh or in front of the shin. And then flexing that left foot so you're not collapsing into the ankle. You can begin to draw that right leg towards you. Open that left knee away from you. Breathing into your experience. You can either stay here or for the last few breaths, you can lift your head, chin to chest, nose towards your knee or your ankle. Then lower the head to the floor and place your right foot on the floor. And we'll wrap the left leg over the right, single or double wrap. Lift the hips, scoot them a few inches to the left. Open your arms back into that nice open cactus. The arms are bent to the elbows, back of the hands on the floor. And then we'll just drop the legs or allow them to fall to the right-hand side. So we're grounding through our upper body, our upper arms and our shoulders and the back of the head. And just surrendering the legs to the right-hand side. And then we'll just slowly, mindfully bring the legs back to the center, unwrap them, and then just center them back into the center of the mat. Place your feet on the floor, press down, lift your hips up. Just squeeze the glutes at the top, and then just release them down. We're going to begin to rock back and forwards on the spine, so either hands behind your thighs, just for a couple of rocks here, or you could hold on to your big toes and continue. Or you could take your legs a little bit wider and rock up a couple of times to stand. And then we're going to come all the way down onto your belly for a little bit of sunbathing. So come to the floor. And only if this is comfortable. If not, you can just settle somewhere else. Let the heels fall out. And then you can turn your head in one direction, just resting your ear on your arms here. As much as you can, just surrender the weight of the body down. Just letting go of any holding. Just noticing the effects of this short practice on your body, physically, energetically. Just one more breath in this direction, then we'll lift the head and turn the gaze so that the opposite ear is on the hands. Just giving your neck time to open too. And again, just releasing the weight of the body consciously down. Nothing for you to do here. And then we'll place our tops of the feet on the ground, or the toes. Place your hands underneath your shoulders, spread your fingers, and then press back hips towards your heels. It's coming into a little extended child here. We're stretching into the base of the toes as well. Lengthening your spine. And then we'll place our tops of the feet on the ground and come to sit on your heels. And just close your eyes for a moment. Just resting your awareness at the base of your spine. And as you inhale, lengthen from the base. And as you exhale, bow forward, just sealing the benefits of this practice. Namaste.